You happened to serve in the US Army, and I want to believe that time that you lived in the US versus the time you're living in Uganda, one of the two is more peaceful. Which of the two is more peaceful, Uganda or the US?
Generally speaking, having served in the Middle East, in Iraq and Afghanistan, and having been really awarded by the United States Army the Recon Military Leadership Award, I have seen a lot. Comparisons are always there. But I want to tell you that the United States is the superpower of the world, whether we like it or not. Look, they had to make sure Trump doesn't come back after his first term, regardless of the support he had.
Capitol Hill was on fire.
Capitol Hill was, he had to go back home. You remember CIA, the FBI,
Yes.
going to his home, turning tables upside down. The democracy levels of the United States speak words. The founding fathers and the values they enshrined in the people of America.
You know, that statement makes me think you're saying there is no democracy in Uganda.
I will come around that
Okay.
to show you the difference.
Okay.
I want to tell you that when an idiot reaches in America,
Hey.
an idiot, let me show you how
Hey.
America is a land of opportunities.
Aye.
The Americans will not isolate you. They look at you as a human being.
It's a melting pot.
Exactly. They look at what can you contribute to America, to build the America they want. So this country, forget about its other bad side,
Yeah.
but at a larger extent, look at the level of the diversities in America and how all of them have melted those differences and come together to build the America they want. You find a Ugandan who has gone to America, but now a citizen there, winning medals in the Olympics. And they don't say Uganda has won. No, they will not say that. They will say America way, America way. Tyson, black man, was the world boxing champion. He doesn't say I came from Ghana. He doesn't. America with a flag. Here, people of Rwanda who are here, and they were born here, and their grandfathers were, you are even saying Ababanya Rwanda. Look at that nonsense. Look at in Eastern Congo. They are saying tubaze you.
Wait a minute. Oh, as you served in the Navy, like we hear Uganda has the ADF in Bundibujo, we once had LRA in Gulu. Did America have such conflicts anywhere? Just like we hear the neighbors, Mexico, are disturbing and things of the sort?
America had the biggest conflict in its formation, slaughtering each other like chicken, just like Europe. You know, they didn't have civilization like the way we had the one here, the way we had the civilization here, where human blood is something that it's
sacred.
You had to be punished by sacrificing like 1,000 goats and cows to compensate. They would expose you to the whole community. So in America, it was a country that was forcefully created. They had to conquer a people who are weak, the Red Indians, to manufacture a nation by force. They had to go for the 1778 something war rebellion to force each state be compelled to sign and join the agreement to form the United States of America.
I think we need that when we talk about patriotism. No, we often talk about patriotism, and I'm thinking we need to force patriotism.
Exactly. So when you are talking about America, stop the jokes. I am talking about a nation whose founding fathers, that is President Lincoln, Washington. I am talking about Roosevelt.
Washington.
Those leaders, some of them were former slave masters, but they had to accept the push from the black Martin Luther King Jr. Say time has come where our children will not be differentiated because of the skin of their color, but by their character and what they form and contribute to the formation and transformation of America. Those were great statements. And so when we are comparing For us, we are still swimming in the swimming pools of poverty, of corruption, of tribalism. But there is accountability on patriotism. That everything can fail, but America can never fail. When an American comes here, he will never talk bad about America. He will say America great. America, even if he's the leader of opposition in America, but he will say Trump is good.
It's even showing. But when I look at the American I'm with in studio.
So forget about China. If you bring America's investments from China, you withdraw them. And the market they are enjoying in America, China will collapse immediately. I was in South Korea. The investments America have made in South Korea, amazing. They have built the baby called South America.
Okay. South Korea.
So forget about the bad side of America. But when it comes to triggers of leadership and human rights, and yes, recently the blacks have, there is racism.
Yep.
Racism is reducing, and maybe in the next 20 years, racism will be at zero. But just like other Americans, just like also Trump, they all came from other countries. There are very few indigenous Americans. The Red Indians, actually, they are part of the tourism potential of America. When a Red Indian, there is even a day special dedicated for them. And they come, they are paid a lot of money, supported to see that their culture doesn't. So
in conclusion, indeed, America was and is better than Uganda.
They are better than us. We are talking about 37 trillion US dollars economy plus. We are swimming in 63. Their level of education, okay, where are the best universities in the world? Where are the best technological innovations in the world? Where in history of mankind, where civilization of the whole world has met and melted to build a nation.
The Silicon Valley.
The Silicon Valley. So you bring the Chinese civilization, the European civilization, the African, everybody, all the world has built America. And so when an American comes in, look at the loans, the sophistication of their dollar. So the dollar is weaponized. The medics, the donations are weaponized. They allow you to worship anything, the religious freedoms. And so America, while we are talking about America, Uganda in perspective, we have even failed to unite two communities, two tribes, two kingdoms. Bring Kabaka of Uganda with Kabaka of Toro and Hoima.
Toro does not have Kabaka. You meant the king of Toro. The Omukama.
Then
Omugabe.
Then
the Ruot, the Omukuka, all those.
Which they give me one day where they have united and said we made them sign a pact recently to pursue peace and cement it and consolidate it.
Let's conclude on that point.
They have been conflicting with each other. They still compete with each other. Yet they are equal.
They should have been one.
They have been one, all and each promoting cultural values in their kingdoms. So look at political parties. They are not united. Even if you give them microphones, they are not talking about Uganda. They are all talking about their political parties and how they should. But they in America make America great again. Then
Uganda, forgotten my country.
Exactly. But look at how Republicans also say we want to raise the potential of America to influence the globe. They are talking about America, building America, not just the political parties. You understand? The difference is we are more divided. We are more in corruption. Yes, there is also corruption.
I think I'll close it.
But the level of patriotism is low.
I'll close it with I think one particular man, Mugisha Muntu, who says country first.
Exactly, Mugisha Muntu. Yes.